is coming out on Freestyle Records at the end of this month. If you live in London, head down to London's Jazz Cafe on the 27th and 28th of June for the album launch parties. I should be trying to attend that myself. Next up, a piece from Dizzy Gillespie and Stan Getz. This is an amazing lineup of musicians. Oscar Peterson on the piano, Herb Ellis on the guitar, Ray Brown on the double bass, and none other than Max Roach on the drums. Not often Max Roach actually played with Oscar Peterson, and that's just the rhythm section. Of course, leading this band is Dizzy Gillespie on the trumpet and Stan Getz on the saxophone. The kind of billing of this album tries to set up Dizzy Gillespie and Stan Getz as kind of fighting with each other on this, musically kind of trying to get one up on each other, but really they sound like they complement each other a lot more. Although they take individual solos, there's an awful lot of them kind of commenting after each other's phrases. It's a beautiful record, not particularly famous, but well worth a listen to. Recorded in 1953. Here's Dizzy Gillespie and Stan Getz playing I Let a Song Go Out of My Heart. That's the elegant pairing of Dizzy Gillespie and Stan Getz playing Duke Ellington's I Let a Song Go Out of My Heart. From the album Diz and Getz, came out in 1955 on Verve Records. Well worth getting that whole record, it's absolutely brilliant. Now I get asked, I'm doing a lot of interviews at the moment, I get asked an awful lot about Frank Sinatra. You know, I think if you sing standards occasionally, you often get asked about Frank Sinatra and you're male. Yeah, I think early on in my career I got called Sinatra in sneakers. It was never an easy fit for me. I never really felt like a crooner as such. I was thought of Frank as a far kind of bigger voiced, more elegant singer. I always thought if I was dreaming about being any of the Rat Pack, I'd be Sammy Davis Jr. But of course I love Frank Sinatra, an extraordinary singer. You know, in terms of how it relates to jazz, of course Frank wasn't necessarily a jazz singer in my mind, if you think of Ella Fitzgerald or Billie Holiday, but there was so much jazz in what he did, and also he really kind of set a lot of those standards almost the way they should be. So he kind of set the bar. You know, you go to Frank if you want to learn how these songs are supposed to go. You know, there was a good reason he was called the Governor. And you know, this is him singing a song from a 70s musical. It's a Sondheim musical, and this is a perfect example of, you know, you could call this easy listening, you could call this, you know, pop music in some ways, but somehow when Frank sings a song, he sets the standards and he infuses it with great musicianship and a way with the lyric, the way he sings through the song, the way he makes his personality known, and often that is the essence of what great jazz is. He doesn't improvise, but there's no way you could say this isn't related to jazz. So let's hear Frank Sinatra singing from the 70s, Stephen Sondheim's extraordinary composition, Send in the Clouds.
Is it